So, beautiful souls, jumping right into today's brand new pick a card video. We are going to be doing a pick a card reading on what do you need to release. Okay, we're going to mainly focus this reading around what you need to release, what you need to let go of. This is really just going to be about any energy in your life right now that you would be better off without, okay? Is honestly kind of what I'm basing this reading on. The reason I am choosing this title, What Do You Need to Release, is because over the past couple of weeks, I have really been feeling the energy of release. So I thought, why not create a pick a card video to kind of give you guys some guidance on things in your life that may not be serving you anymore. Things in your life that you're unaware that are affecting you in a negative way. So before we get started, guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. They are going to be linked down below. I also want to mention, guys, I am an intuitive reader, so I do like to channel messages directly from spirit, and I also like to use tarot cards to bring through the most clear and accurate message for you guys. And I also want you guys to remember that this is a general reading, so not every single detail is going to resonate for every single person. But what I would say is just take the parts that do resonate. If it doesn't resonate, just kind of let it slide. Don't pay attention to it. Okay, so we have 4 different piles, I guess you would say, 4 different pendulums to choose from today. So really what I want you to do is put your feet on the earth if you can, really ground your energy, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, just so you can really ground your energy, tune into where your intuition is calling you to go for this pick a card reading. So pile number 1, guys, is going to be the rose quartz pendulum. So I thought, why not do pendulums for today? I've really been wanting to work with these pendulums to do a pick a card reading, so I thought this is the perfect day to do it. Pile 2 is going to be the lapis lazuli pendulum. So this is going to be pile 2. Okay. Pile number 3 is going to be the red jasper pendulum. So this is going to be pile 3. See which one you feel most guided to. Remember to pick with your intuition and not your physical eye. Hopefully I can level those back out. And then for pile 4, guys, we have the beautiful chakra pendulum. So this is going to be pile 4. See if that resonates with you and your energy. And today I am filming on the table. I plan to kind of go back and forth, guys, just depending on what my intuition is guiding me to do on that particular day. I'm really excited to dive into this reading. I'm hoping that this is going to be a very transformative reading for all of us. I'm excited to see what pile I get, and hopefully this just helps lead you, guide you, and just helps you out on your path to let go of anything that is no longer serving you so that you can move into the blessings and manifestations in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with, excuse the dogs barking, guys, that may happen a couple of times, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into the rose quartz pendulum, and I will see the rest of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 1, or if you chose the rose quartz pendulum, welcome in, guys. So we're gonna be seeing what you need to release. What do you need to let go of? What is holding you back? Pile 1 is kind of the energy that we are going to be diving into. What is no longer serving you? These could be belief systems, you know, people, situations, maybe your past. We're just gonna dive in, okay? Remember, guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I will try my best to also intuitively tune into this energy, see if any channel messages come through, but I'm just gonna go ahead and call on the energy of pile 1 spirit, the rose quartz pendulum spirit. What does pile 1 need to know? What do they need to release? What do they need to release? Pile 1. pile one. I'm hearing that song, I know my destiny, I work hard for my shit. It's a song called Piggyback by Melanie Martinez. Let's see how that links into your reading. The first kind of feelings that I'm getting for you, pile one, is just like, don't doubt your path. Like, I feel like you guys are more on track and you're more on path than you give yourself credit for. Like, I just feel like you guys have this sense of stability within yourself, and Spirit is like saying, don't doubt that. Like, you are on the right path. You know what you're doing. I want to say that you guys maybe, like, you know what you're doing is what I'm saying. It's like you need to step into the energy of your own power. Like, I almost want to say that you guys view yourselves as being less powerful than you are. Or I want to say for you, pile one, you like to look at other people and maybe assume that these other people around you are more further along than you are. But it's like your guides are saying, like, you're further along than you give yourself credit for. Like, I feel like you guys are more aligned than you think you are, is what I want to say. You know, maybe lately there's been a lot of perceived struggles, but I don't feel like there are that many, you know, struggling kind of energies coming up in your reading. But we will tune into that a little bit more. But I want to say that there are going to be maybe certain roadblocks that come up, but they're not really roadblocks. So before you just think something is a roadblock, I don't know who needs to hear this, like, really ask yourself, is this a roadblock? Okay? Like, I really want you guys to ask yourself that, because you guys feel, for some of you, like you have it together, or you know where you're going. Pile one, please, Spirit. What does pile one need to release? Yeah, okay. 6 of Wands. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Like, there is this sense of victory, success, achievement. I'm just feeling like you know where to show up in the world. The 6 of Wands just always gives me that energy of, like, you know where you're ready to show up in the world. Maybe you've already done this. Maybe some of you are already showing up in your place of work. Or you've already had, like, a, you know, big level of achievement, or you've already achieved, like, a lot in your life. Maybe you've had some social media growth. Maybe you've gotten into a new career that you wanted to get into, or maybe this is talking about what you're about to leap into, okay? But I do feel like a sense of confidence, okay? Sorry, guys, I thought I just heard something, and that honestly kind of freaked me out. So, let's see, pile one. Pile one, what does pile one need to know? What does pile one need to release? I meant, dang. What does pile one need to release? Okay, the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, I'm hearing the road less taken looks real good now. Time flies. Okay, I'm kind of getting a sense of what you need to let go of. Let go of comparison. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to, like, look how much they've done, or look how far they've come, or, you know, look what everyone else in my age group is doing. Like, it's almost like you are going to carve out your own path. Keep following your own path. Stop comparing your path to other people. I'm gonna be real with you guys. You're living an unconventional life, is what I'm getting. You're gonna do something unconventional. Like, I don't feel like it's gonna be something traditional. I don't feel like it's gonna be something that everyone else does. So it's like you set your own limitations, is what I'm getting. Like, you're your own competition is kind of the sense that I'm getting. Like comparing yourself to other people isn't going to work because they're not in the same field as you, or they're not on the same level as you. Okay, the only person you're competing with is yourself, is what I'm getting. It's like, yeah, let go of comparison. Like, it's like you're going to try to compare yourself, but it's not, Spirit is saying, like, it's not apples to apples. It's like you're comparing yourself to people that are totally different from you or are doing something totally different from you. It's like, it's not even a good comparison, is kind of what your guides are saying. Let's see. Spirit, what does pile 1 need to release? Oh, wow. We had the Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. What I want to say here for you, pile 1, is like, okay, you're going to be very successful for an original idea. Like, trust your originality, trust your ability to, like, trust your creativity, because a lot of what you're going to be successful for, a lot of what some of you may be famous for, is going to be like original ideas. Like, they're going to come from you, not other people. So it's almost like this energy of like, you're going to be carving your own path. What you do, like, you're going to be setting an example. So, like, comparing yourself to others isn't going to help you out because you're doing something totally different. Like the Page of Pentacles, you're going to be embarking on new adventures based on your own creativity. Like this Page of Pentacles, you're going to be starting a business, but it's going to be your own idea. Like, it's not going to be an idea that somebody else created before you. It's like you're going to be the first of your kind, is kind of what I'm getting. And so also I want to say is like, don't judge yourself so harshly, because whatever you're doing, it's something new. You've never done it before. Someone before you has never done it before. So it's almost like you guys don't have a survival guide. It's like you're jumping into something completely clueless, is what I want to say, coming up here in the future. And it's like you don't have a template, is what the energy is, but you don't need a template. It's like, make your own template. For example, what am I trying to say? It's like, a lot of times it's almost like we see other people that are successful. And so what we do subconsciously sometimes is we feel like, well, let me copy them so that I can reach that same level of success. But what your guides are saying here is like, disconnect from other people. You don't need to copy anyone. You're going to be achieving this success because of your own ideas and your originality, is what I'm picking up on. What does pile 1 need to release? Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do want to clarify these energies. What is the 6 of Wands? What is the 6 of Wands? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. To clarify that, what is the Lovers in the reverse? The Temperance card. Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles, as well as, is this reverse or upright? I think this was upright, Hangman, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's dive right into everything that is coming up. I just got a couple of different messages to share with you, pile number 1. What I want to say is be careful of people who are acting like your friends, because with the Lovers card in the reverse, there are certain people that you do need to distance yourself from. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it could be family for some of you, but there are going to be people who are not going to be able to deal with your success, because you guys are going to be very successful. I'm not even joking. I think a lot of you in the past have doubted yourself. But I feel like slowly and surely you're going to be stepping into this energy of confidence. I feel like some of you in the past have almost held yourself back from taking on certain roles. Like you were always scared to take on the role of being a leader, or you were always scared to take on the role of like being the first to try something or the first to do something. I'm getting a lot of nerves. Like I'm immediately feeling nervous, like I'm feeling nervous, I can feel it in my stomach. So maybe you guys have some problems with being like nervous to showcase yourself. So be patient with yourself as well. But guys, I want to say like anything that you're thinking about investing in, any kind of project that you're thinking about putting your energy into, 6 of Pentacles, it's going to be successful. So wherever you want to invest your energy, wherever you feel like you need to show up, wherever you feel like you need to be creative, you need to go after it. I almost want to say with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, stop holding yourself back so much. You're ready. I think you feel like you need to keep preparing for something. Some of you feel like you need more schooling. Some of you feel like you need to train more. But it's like, I think what Spirit is saying with whatever you're about to do, no amount of training is going to get you ready. It's almost like you're going to learn as you go. So it's like, I would just dive right into whatever you're thinking about doing. I think the only thing that you guys sometimes can have trouble with is just like fully stepping into your confidence. I think outwardly, maybe a lot of people assume that you're super confident, and maybe you are, but I think on the inside, sometimes you might not be as confident as you portray on the outside. But what Spirit is saying is keep pretending to be confident, keep pretending to appear confident, and it'll show up. You'll start feeling that energy. Okay, show up. Really what I want to say, guys, what you need to release is like, what are you waiting on? You know, Temperance and the Hangman, why are we still in this period of stagnancy? You know, if there's been any kind of idea that you've had, it's like Spirit's like, go for it. Like, we've got you, we're going to protect you. I think with the Seven of Swords, some of you also maybe have this fear that someone is going to sabotage you or someone is going to try to tear you down. But it's like, this is being given to you. Like, you deserve this. This is something you've manifested. No one can take away what is yours. Pile one, this is your destiny, you know? You're meant to follow this path. I would just be careful, guys, about people who appear like your friends, because they may not be. I do see a lot of jealousy or a lot of envious kind of energy because of your success. Maybe because of your popularity, maybe because of the money that you're about to earn. So I feel like with this Temperance card and Lovers in the reverse is, you know, maybe even thinking about slowly separating yourself from people. Because I do feel like for some of you, this is going to be something you maybe do alone or you do independently. Is kind of what I'm getting. I think one of the biggest energies that I'm kind of feeling that maybe some of you feel sometimes is like you hide yourself a little bit or you hold yourself back. And it's like this Six of Wands is saying, show up, put yourself out there, you know? So that's honestly such a beautiful energy. I do want to shuffle some oracle. So we're going to start with the Moonology, Spirit is saying, because we are talking about the energy of release. I feel like you guys have worked on yourself. Like, I'm hearing your credibility. I'm hearing you're very reliable. You're a very good person when it comes to like being in relationships. I feel like you're very, very good to the people around you, and maybe, you know, the people around you haven't been very good to you. And so maybe this is hard for you to separate yourself because you are a giver, you know, you want to give to people, you want to be generous, but, you know, some of you do need to set firmer boundaries with people that maybe don't give as much to you. I'm hearing cosplay for some of you. Let's see, we have adjustments are required. Yeah, okay. I'm immediately getting an energy here. And we also have your dreams need a practical plan in the reverse. I'm going to take these upright because I don't love to take oracles in the reverse. We're going to get one more and then we'll talk about it. Well, two more. Okay, yeah. Your hard work is paying off and a fiery climax approaches. Okay, I feel like basically what this energy is saying is, okay, with your dreams need a practical plan, it's like you guys are going to have to start taking action, especially with the Page of Pentacles. The King of Wands in the reverse tells me like you need to take more action. You need to release that period of patience, that period of stagnancy, and you need to start putting effort into your dreams, okay? Especially with your hard work is paying off. Yes, your dreams are going to come true, but they also need your hard work. They need your commitment and they need your dedication. Maybe some of you are already doing that. And if you are, I feel like something really, really exciting is going to happen for you. with adjustments are required, I'm going to look in the book real quick just to make sure I'm understanding fully what this card means. Okay, so adjustments are required. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I was thinking that it meant. So you guys do have a lot of blessings coming in. But on the flip side, I almost want to say that, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Okay. This is kind of specific, guys, so take what resonates. You do have a lot of blessings coming in. You do have a lot of happiness coming in. But on the flip side, there are still some things that need to be let go of, and I want to say that they are relationships, friendships, maybe people from your past that try to act friendly, but they're not friendly. Okay, you don't have to be friends with everyone, is what I'm getting, because you guys are such givers. I feel like you are going to want to give your abundance to others or give your abundance away to some of your friends. And it's like, make sure to keep some of it for yourself, okay? A fiery climax approaches, you guys have some exciting energies coming in. So don't let other people rain on your parade, okay? Is what I'm getting. So let's do a few self-love oracle cards. So what I'm also getting is you're the kind of person that is maybe a little bit afraid to speak up for themselves as well. Because I think maybe you do something where you appear very confident, but again, with the King of Wands in the reverse, I think sometimes on the inside there's this feeling of uncertainty that you have. Like, am I really that good? But I think you're gonna get better at it. I feel like some of you may be a little bit younger, so maybe you're just kind of trying to grow into it. So let's see. I want to get a couple of oracle cards. And I also feel like Spirit really wants you to know that wherever you've invested your energy, that's going to be coming back to you, okay? I feel like a lot of you sometimes are the kind of people also who try to keep the peace, but Spirit is saying you're not the one disturbing the peace. So if you kick these people out of your life, you weren't the one disturbing the peace in the first place, okay? So let's get a self-love oracle card for you, pile 1. Self-love oracle for pile 1. Whoa, oh my gosh, guys. So many cards just flew out. I'm gonna get you a few self-love oracle cards. Okay, we have look for the signs and synchronicities. So again, I feel like this card is talking about like Spirit is going to try to show you that you're on the right path by showing you 1111, the butterflies, the rainbows, the feathers, you know, the dragonflies. So really pay attention because I feel like Spirit is leaving you tons of synchronicities. It's just like you need to pay attention to them. Maybe some of you are asking for signs and symbols. You just need to receive them, okay? They're showing up, you're just not noticing them. So let's get 2 more cards. Okay. Well, 3 more cards. Okay. So we also have removed the limiting labels you're wearing. As I said, you guys are setting your own limitations. You're the only one telling yourself that you can't do it because you absolutely can. I don't feel like anyone else is telling you that you can't do it. It's like you're telling yourself sometimes that you can't do it. It's just about changing these limiting beliefs that you have about yourself. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. I feel like some of you honestly are just going to be shining your light. Like with the 6 of Wands, the reason honestly I feel like a lot of you are going to be so successful is because of this originality, this authenticity. I feel like you're awakening to your true self and your true purpose, and I'm gonna be honest, some people aren't gonna be able to deal with it. Okay? And also understand this, guys, judgmental people judge themselves. You know what I'm saying? Anyone sending that energy out to you is just, it's because they're unhappy with themselves. Angry people are angry at themselves. You know what I mean? Nourish your body with high vibing food. So make sure also that you are eating high vibe food, foods that resonate with your body and foods that are making you feel better. Okay? So that was pile 1. What a beautiful energy. I don't think you guys are as stuck as you think you are. okay? And maybe some of you know that. So maybe some of you try to act stuck to try to fit in the crowd. Like, oh yeah, I have a lot of blockages, but like, let me be real, you don't. I think I'm hearing a warning label. Spirit is saying you need a warning label because it's like, you're a lot of energy. You're a powerhouse. Some people just can't handle you. It's like Spirit is saying you need a warning label because sometimes you're just too much to handle. Wow. Okay. So let me know if that resonated, pile 1. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and I'm gonna go to move on to pile 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 2 or the lapis lazuli pendulum. Welcome in, guys. This is your reading on what you need to release. So we're going to be diving into all of the energies that you need to let go of. Remember, guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. So for some reason, I'm getting a reference to the musical Annie. Like I'm hearing, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Okay, so, you know, maybe some of you need to release a mentality that, like, life is difficult. You know what I mean? Like, you always are feeling like, well, you know, everything's difficult for me. Like, you know, those kinds of people that are like, well, they always, you know, they're the lucky ones. Like, I feel like you guys have this mentality that, like, you're always unlucky for some of you. I don't know who that's going to resonate for, but it's like, I feel like maybe some of you had a hard childhood, but it's like you're bringing the childhood into, you know, the current present moment. And so it's like, you know, you really haven't grown since childhood. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still bringing that energy into the present moment. It's like, I almost want to say for some of you, this limitation that you set on yourself started as a child. It's like, I want to say that maybe you weren't given as much love as a child. And so now you have this kind of, I don't want to say a victim mentality. It's more of just like a feeling like, you know, well, I'm always just going to be unloved. You know, I'm always just going to be alone. We're going to dive deeper into this. That was just the first little reference that I got for you, pile 2. What does pile 2 need to release? What does pile 2 need to release, Spirit? Please and thank you. Bring through that energy. What does pile 2 need to release? I'm hearing you say, like, why does everybody leave me? Why does everybody leave me? What is pile 2? A card from pile 1 fell out, so I need to kind of clear this deck maybe a little bit more. Spirit, shifting on to pile 2. What does pile 2 need to release, please? What does pile 2, the lapis lazuli pendulum, need to release? Okay, we are having, I'm going to take it. So we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting, interesting. We have the Emperor. Okay. I am kind of getting this mentality of like, I'm not getting hurt again. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I think you guys want love. I think you guys want people in your life, is what I'm getting. Release I want to say for some of you, like, release the bitch face, you know, like that resting bitch face. Release it. Release, like, I'm hearing you, like, characterize yourself. Like, I feel like some of you have built up this wall around you to appear stable. It's like, nope, I'm stable. I'm fine on my own. Like, just admit that you want people in your life, you know? Like, admit that you want to work with people. Admit that you want to get close with people. I feel like some of you, like, push people out of your life, but it's like on the inside, you don't really want that to happen. But it's like this feeling of like, I've always had to do it alone, so I might as well keep doing it alone. And you push out people that want to work with you with this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you have this mentality of like, I'll just do it on my own because everybody else messes things up. Or I'll just do it on my own because everyone else leaves me. I do see with this Tower card here, you guys have been through some like situations in your life where things fell apart quickly, okay? Which is why Spirit is saying you have this kind of emperor mentality of like, I can do it alone, I'm independent, and I'm fine without other people, because I want to say maybe you feel in the past people have sabotaged your happiness. So to let people back into your life you feel would just be a disgrace to yourself, because why would I let people back into my life when they caused the chaos, you know? Let's see, let's keep tuning in. This is interesting. Pile number 2. Pile 2, Spirit. What does pile 2 need to release? What does pile 2 need to release? Okay, 6 of Wands in the reverse. I wanted to make sure that that was correct. Okay. So, let's clarify these cards as well. 3 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor. Okay. The Tower. What is the Tower card? Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is making a lot of sense. What is the 6 of Wands? Okay, I want to say that, okay, pile 2, some of you do have a fear of abandonment. With this 5 of Pentacles, you have a fear of being left alone. And I think internally, guys, I think you're scared to be alone. I don't think you like being like independent or as independent as you come across. I think deep down, pile 2, not to get super deep, but like you desire companionship. Like you totally are a people person. Like you love relationships, you love friendships. But I think you've almost taken that possibility away from yourself, is what I want to say. Like, you guys have not allowed yourself to love again, or some of you have not allowed yourself to love the way you used to love, because God forbid you ever love someone again, because you could get broke, or you could get left, or you could get abandoned. Okay? You know, with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, I feel like maybe some of you, you know, maybe have this appearance of like being super confident, being super independent, but on the inside you're just like freaking scared, you know? I feel like some of you are just like absolutely terrified, you know? And like with the Chariot card in the reverse, I feel like maybe, I want to say like step back into a Cancerian kind of energy, step back into a sensitive energy. I feel like it's hard to read 100% into you, pile 2, because you don't want to show people your fear, or you don't want to be vulnerable with people, because like being vulnerable with people makes you feel like they have something to use against you. I feel like maybe you guys have a fear that like people are going to stab you in the back. People are just always going to hurt me. Because with the Tower card and the 2 of Cups in the reverse, somebody didn't show up for you in the way that you showed up for them. This could have been a parent in your childhood. This could be a romantic relationship currently where someone left you and you felt abandoned. And so what I see happening for you guys is you almost like limit yourself to what you can and can't do. It's like you don't go as far as you can, because, you know, the farther I get, someone's gonna want to tackle me. Like, it's like you don't, how am I trying to say, like, sometimes I feel like you guys live in this feeling of like being comfortable with where you're at, because when you're comfortable with where you're at, you know, when you're not opening up to the possibility of more, when you're not opening up to the possibility of, you know, more success, more, you know, relationships with more people and building new friendships, maybe work partnerships, working with others, at least you're controlling that feeling of loneliness. At least you're controlling that feeling of being in the same place. I think you guys sometimes sit in an energy of, how do I explain this? Like, it's almost like I feel like you guys sit in an energy of like, I don't know how to, I'm trying to get the words. Give me a second, pile 2. Spirit, can you help me out here? It's like Spirit is saying you guys are sitting in this energy of independence where you feel like you have to be alone because you don't want to be hurt again. And it's like you feel like if you open up to the possibility of, possibly making new friends, if you open up to the possibility of forming new friendships and new bonds and new relationships with people, well, then they could hurt you again. So why would you do that? But at the same time, it's like you're always going to live in that feeling of what if. Like, yes, they could hurt you. Yes, guaranteed. But also, haven't you learned from the past? Like, would your relationship be the same? No, because you've grown from that. Or have you? Have you grown from that? Do you need to work on growing from these past relationships that you still to this day hold on to? Do you need to work on healing from these chaotic moments that happen in your life? It's like acknowledging your pain, but also, do you want to live by that? Do you want to live in the fight or flight system of feeling like, everyone's going to hurt me? I also want to say for some of you, if it's not relationships, it involves money and business. I think sometimes, I think maybe in the past, some of you took a chance, like a business opportunity, and it didn't work out. It fell through. But it's like Spirit is saying, are you always going to live in the energy of like never taking another opportunity or never taking a leap of faith? Because I feel like you guys have so many opportunities that want to show up for you. There are people out there that want to work with you. There's success, confidence, ready to enter your life, but you have to allow it to enter. And yes, there is going to be a possibility of failure. I think you guys need to release the fear of failure, or release the fear of like everything's going to fall apart, because I think that's why you guys don't go for things more often. I think that's why you guys don't put yourself out there more, because you're just scared that it might not work out. But on the flip side, what about if it did work out? Is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to dive into some oracle as well. Pile number 2, please. Spirit, what does pile 2 need to know about what they need to release? What does pile 2 need to release? What does pile 2 need to release, please? Spirit. Okay, we have look at the bigger picture. I think you guys need to acknowledge the past, but also not live by your past. I think you guys are almost like living in your past because it's like you're scared the same things that happen in your past are going to happen again. Okay? Instead of looking at how did the past help me grow so that I can have a better now moment and a better future moment. I think that's kind of what you guys need to look at. It's almost like maybe needing to change your perspective a little bit. What? Oh, this wanted to fall out. Wow. The South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Wow, that's crazy. That's honestly crazy. I think you guys need to release and heal a lot of what happened in your past. Also understanding that you aren't who you were in the past. So if you really take the past as a lesson and you grow from the past, you're not the same person from your past. So the same things would never happen again because you come at it from a place, you have new knowledge, new energy to bring to the table. Okay, let's get one more card. I want to take this card on the bottom of the deck. That's going to be our last card. Show the world the real you. When's the last time you've been authentic with another person? When's the last time maybe you've been authentic with yourself about what you really want? I think a lot of these questions need to be asked. Okay, I think this is going to be very transformative. Like, I'm getting the energy of, like, I want my life back. Like, you want your life back. You don't deserve to live in this fear all the time. I feel like some of you maybe live in fear all the time. Or you just like don't fully live in the present moment because of the past moments. I want to get you guys a few Sacred Destiny cards to help, you know, guide you towards what's next. Is there any other info for pile 2, Spirit? Pile 2. Enlightenment, yeah. I think you guys need to learn from your past, but don't let it hold you back. I think what you need to recognize is like these past events occurred not to make me close myself off, but to make me open myself up more, you know? Let's see. One more card for pile 2, Spirit. Okay, we got 2 more cards. We got miracles, and we also got opportunities. Okay. I think also you guys need to understand like miracles can happen. I think maybe you've gotten into a little bit of a negative headspace where you feel like, you know, everything's just always going to be bad. You know, understanding that like you can be successful, good things can happen in your life. And I think it's the perception that will shift and allow these opportunities to flow into your life. I think your perception on life needs to change a little bit. You know, it's not always, everything bad happens to me. Like, what about if you shifted your perception and said, well, what about if like, you know, miracles are always occurring in my life? Like everything good is always happening to me. And it's just like that little snap of a finger, that little shift in perception changes everything. You now look at this Tower moment as something that helped you grow instead of something that destroyed you. There's a difference. Like past you would have said, this tower smashed me, like it crushed me. But new you would say, this tower allowed me to rebuild a bigger and better tower. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to say it's all about your perception. Pile 2. Is honestly the only thing holding you back here is like how you're perceiving things. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna get, I kind of want to get, okay, so we're gonna get some self-love cards here. I'm gonna shuffle one more tarot card, please, Spirit. I don't know why I want to. 2 of Swords, okay. Yeah, I think you guys are just, there's mental conflict. You know, your mind is telling you you're not safe, you're not safe, you're not safe. This isn't okay, this isn't okay, this isn't okay. We can't go into the unknown. We might fail, we might fail, we might fail. But it's like, what's the problem with failure? You know, what's the problem with falling down a little bit? Yeah, you guys are blocking your own, like your you're overthinking and your constant, you know, up in the head logical explanation for everything and how everything is going to be the worst case scenario and how everything isn't going to work out is like preventing you from achieving everything you've ever wanted. It's like, don't let your ego, that critic in the back of your head, prevent you from living, you know, a beautiful life. Like, it's just not worth it. Okay? Because, guys, we have the 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Swords are like head space energy. Like your head is telling you, you know, a logical explanation of like every bad thing that could happen or like every way that something could fall apart. And it's just like, what about if like your head started explaining to you that like you could be successful, things could move forward, I could have a healthy relationship, you know, I could work well with other people. It's all about perception. I could be confident and love myself. It's literally all about perception. So before I let you go, pile 2, I do want to get some self-love cards. Just because I don't want to leave you feeling too down. I think this is a positive reading because I think it just showed you. I'm also hearing you guys are very gullible. And I want to say you're very gullible to the thoughts in your head. Like when your mind tells you a fear, you guys are so quick to just take it on and believe that it's true. Let's see, pile 2. What is their self-love message for the day? Let's take that one. We have step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Yes, try something new. You've stayed comfortable out of fear of failure or getting hurt again or things falling apart. And Spirit is saying, try something new. Step out of what makes you comfortable. That's the only way you're going to grow. Allow unlimited abundance. I'm telling you guys, you allow it. You are the only one that can allow it to happen. And we also have, you are perfectly beautiful. Okay, so this is just saying appreciate your physical vessel. You know, appreciate what has been given to you and know that you are absolutely gorgeous inside and out. Yeah, what a beautiful reading, pile 2. Sending so much love and light your way. Okay, so I think that was it. And also one more message is just like, you don't have to keep replaying the past. I want to say that some of you replay the past. You don't have to keep doing that. You can, move on. It's okay. It's safe for you to do so. Okay, pile 2, let me know if that resonated, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 3 or the red jasper pendulum. If you chose this pendulum right here, welcome in, guys. We're going to move that over to the corner. And we're going to be diving in today to what you need to release. Okay, what you need to let go of. Let me get this out of there. Okay, sorry. Okay, so remember, guys, this is a general reading. So take what resonates and do not let the rest take from you, okay? Leave the rest behind. So let's see. Pile number 3. What do you need to release? What does pile 3 need to let go of? What does pile number 3 need to release? Okay. So let's shuffle these cards. What does pile 3 need to let go of? What does pile 3 need to let go of? We have the 5 of Wands. I just heard conflict within yourself. This could also be conflict with other people. Okay, yeah, there's something disturbing your happiness. There's something disturbing your joy. It's a conflicting energy. I want to say some of you are almost potentially about to reach like full contentment, but there's just, you feel like there's one thing in the way. Or maybe some of you are feeling like there's always that one thing that is preventing me from being happy, or there's always that one person that is just going to come in and rain on my parade. Let's see, for some of you, this could just be some sort of like drama within your family, drama within some sort of friendship, and maybe you guys just need to drop your wand, drop your shield, let it go. Maybe it's causing more harm than it is good. Maybe this is one of those situations where you're not going to learn a lesson from it. Maybe it simply is just conflict that it isn't going to allow you to grow into a better person. Maybe it simply is just something getting in your way. I know a lot of times when particular conflicts enter our life, there are conflicts that can kind of help us grow as a person, help us, lead into a different path, but it almost feels like whatever this is simply just like Spirit saying bullshit. Like, it's literally just like, nope, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll keep going. Like, unnecessary drama, I feel like, is maybe something that you guys need to work on releasing. Like, drama with people that maybe you don't need to have drama with. Fighting with people that you don't need to have fighting with. Conflict that is just, like, not necessary, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting here for you, pile 3. We also have the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, it could be conflict with people that you live with. It could be conflict with, family members, especially with this Four of Wands, but it really just feels like you guys want to bring this sense of harmony back into your life. You guys want to bring this sense of, maybe stability back into your life where there's no drama, no conflict. I feel like you guys are tired of fighting, is what I want to say. You're tired of just certain things in your life disturbing your peace. And what I want to say is like, what do you need to release? Whatever this is. It feels like you're not causing it, and maybe you just need to simply separate yourself from the situation, is what I want to say. It's like when this fight occurs or when someone wants to pick a fight with you, separate yourself from the situation. Don't allow this other person or this other thing outside of you disturb the peace within inside of you. I feel like this Four of Wands is maybe not necessarily externally. It could also just be talking about internally. You just wanting to feel that sense of peace within yourself, but feeling like the people around you are disturbing that. Okay? Is what I'm instantly picking up on for you, pile number 3. I do want to say with the red jasper pendulum, red jasper can just talk about groundedness. So maybe that's something you guys want to do. Maybe you need to ground your energy, bring your energy back down into the earth, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about planting seeds. Maybe you need to plant yourself into the earth. Or maybe, this is saying you need to just start focused on investing your energy elsewhere. Maybe you've been investing your energy into things that are just causing more conflict. Maybe whatever this conflict is, you feel like it's wasting your energy and taking away from actually being able to invest in other things, possibly, creative projects or something like that. Pile 3. So let's see, what is this Five of Wands for pile 3? What does this Five of Wands represent? Okay, yeah. 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're causing this, okay? We have the 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. You guys are about to have a lot of growth in terms of your money. You're about to have a lot of growth in terms of your career. I feel like you guys have had the business idea. You're starting to work on the business idea. And the 9 of Pentacles says it's turning into something very abundant and something very successful to you. And what I want to say is like, Spirit is just basically saying this Five of Wands is just like a fly. Like when there's just a fly flying around the room and you just kind of have to swat it away. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like you're trying to enjoy your meal, is what I'm sensing here. You're trying to enjoy your growth. You're trying to enjoy your meal. You're trying to enjoy the direction that you're going in life. And this fly keeps landing on your food. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep swatting it away. It's like you're trying to enjoy your food, but this fly keeps landing on it. And so I think honestly what Spirit is saying is maybe some of you need to move into a new space to get away from these people. Maybe you need to be in more solitude. Maybe you're around too many people, but it's definitely not you. Okay, you're on the right path. I think you're in a great energy. I think you're in a peaceful energy. And maybe some of you are like, really, I am? Like, I'm not feeling that right now, but it wouldn't be because of your own energy. For some of you, maybe it's because you're taking on other people's energy. It's not you disturbing your own peace. It doesn't feel like it's your own thoughts. It doesn't feel like it's your own, mental thing. I think sometimes you have a good day. Like you're having a good day and then somebody comes in to ruin it. And I don't know how that's going to resonate for you. This could be your family members. This could be, maybe certain friends. I'm hearing people imitate you, is what I'm getting. They imitate you. I'm almost wanting to say that you guys like lead by example. Maybe some people are jealous of what you're doing, so they try to copy you. Like you have a lot of copycat energy. What is this Sun card in the reverse, Spirit? What is this Sun card in the reverse? Okay. We have the Six of Cups. I think you guys want to return to a more playful energy in your life where things are less serious. Okay, is what I'm honestly feeling with the Six of Cups. We also have this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe there also needs to be this balance of work and play. Maybe you're focusing too much on work, which I see it working out for you. Like I see a lot of growth in terms of work, but also maybe needing to return to rest and maybe needing to return to playing around a little bit more and maybe not being so serious. Is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing for some of you that if you feel like an investment or an opportunity failed in the past, it may be coming back to you, okay? So someone that maybe turned you down the first time may be coming back to offer you something again, okay? You just don't know it yet. It literally, quite literally, could be someone from your past, okay? But I also want to say is like, even if this person is coming back from your past, don't let them disturb your peace. I feel like a lot of you have this issue of letting external circumstances disturb the internal peace that you're experiencing on any given day. So what is this 7 of Pentacles, Spirit? What do they need to release? What is this 7 of Pentacles? Let's see. Okay, the Hermit flipped over here. So, again, maybe needing to go into solitude a little bit more because I do feel like you guys take on other people's energy. Let me see if I am intuitively getting anything. Okay, let's see. This message is pretty straightforward, guys. I think a lot of what Spirit wants to let you know is that, like, you're not causing it. I think maybe some of you think that you're causing these certain conflicts, or maybe you don't. But Spirit just, I feel like, really wants you to know that, like, this is not you. It's like, separate yourself for a few days and you would see that this 5 of Wands wouldn't even be here and this Sun card would be flipped upright. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what they want to show you, is this, like, you do have harmony if you were alone, and maybe you can't be alone, okay? Maybe that's easier said than done. Maybe you have to work with these people or you have to be in the same energy as these people. So I do want to get you guys some advice on how to deal with this kind of issue. Let's see, we have the 4 of Wands as well. What does this 4 of Wands represent, Spirit? What does this 4 of Wands represent? Okay, that was so many cards. Let me shuffle them real quick. What does this 4 of Wands represent for pile 3? What does this 4 of Wands represent, Spirit? What is this 4 of Wands? Okay. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I honestly want to say that you guys have been getting into this energy where you just rather be alone or rather be in your own energy because, like, then no one can backstab you, no one can hurt you. Or I feel like, honestly, more trustworthy people are going to start revealing themselves to you is what I'm getting with the 6 of Cups. I think in the past, maybe you've dealt with people who always wanted to cause conflict, and maybe you've dealt with people who wanted to, try to sabotage you and things that you were working on. But what I see, why am I hearing butternut biscuits? Like, I don't even know what that is. But anyways, I feel like with the 6 of Cups, it's like you have more friendly energies trying to enter your life, or more people that are going to bring harmony into your life versus whatever this conflicting energy is. So I want to also say that, like, more peaceful people and more peaceful energies are going to be entering your life, and these kind of, it's not necessarily negativity necessarily that I'm getting. It's more of just like people that want to pick on you or people that want to start unnecessary conflicts, is what I'm getting. So let's get some Moonology cards to go further and deeper into what you need to release. Let's see. What does pile 3 need to let go of? What does pile 3 need to let go of? Okay, we'll take these two. I want to take the bottom of the deck as well. So we have communication is key, but it was in the reverse. I'm going to take it reverse. We have what do you need to release? Okay. And we also have prosperity lies ahead and a time for healing. I'm hearing you're going to be disconnecting. I definitely feel with this Hermit card, maybe you're healing from a broken heart. Maybe you're healing from, pain that other people have caused you. I feel like for some of you, communication was a problem in some of your relationships where people didn't honestly communicate with you, especially with the Seven of Swords, or where they lied to you or deceived you in some way. And maybe that was the problem. Maybe you're trying to just separate yourself from other people because the only person you know you can be honest with is yourself. We do have prosperity lies ahead, which really ties into this 8 and 9 of Pentacles. So I want to say that whatever you're working on, whatever you're investing in, it is going to create a lot of abundance and a lot of beauty in your life. Okay, you're going to create a lot of beautiful things. I think what you need to release is whatever this is, like what is causing drama in your life. Okay, I'm going to shuffle some tarot. Can we get some specific, Spirit, on what this is? What is this Five of Wands? Can you be more specific? I'm hearing cuddling. Like, I think some of you are maybe getting closer with people that actually support you, and you're going to be moving further away from people that don't support you. Let's see, what is this Five of Wands, Spirit, for pile number 3? Adjusting. I'm hearing adjustments, like adjustments need to be made. So I'm wanting to say for some of you, like you need to move out of an apartment with someone. You need to move out of a house with someone. Because it feels like this person for some of you is in your space. And if not that, maybe you just need to stop spending as much time with this person. Yeah. I think you guys honestly have some other plans for yourself to move in other directions. You've been holding on to this though. And it's like maybe some of you just, you know, I'm not feeling like you're necessarily scared to let go of this person or whatever this thing is that is causing this conflict. It's more of maybe just figuring out, okay, yes, I'm going to let go of it, but what am I going to do next? Okay. That kind of energy. So let's see. I'm going to get 2 more oracles for you from 2 different oracle decks. So I have a self-love oracle. We also have this destiny card deck just to kind of help you in terms of direction and where you're going next in your life. So, okay. We have, okay, relaxation on the bottom of the deck. We have forgiveness. You know, with forgiveness here, maybe you need to mend something from your past, you know? Maybe you need to forgive the people from your past who did sabotage you or who did cause conflict with you. Some of you need to simply forgive yourself for maybe what you've done in your past. I feel like with relaxation and abundance, I think a lot of your hard work is about to pay off. So it's almost like you're finally going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I think honestly, the last thing for you to do with forgiveness is to just, you know, mend things and let it go. It's like finally mending anything that needs to be mended with anyone from your past and then just letting it go, not holding on to grudges. Because, you know, maybe these grudges, like with certain people, it's like when we hold on to a grudge, it only affects us. You know, it doesn't affect the other person. So it's like releasing the grudge for your sake, releasing, you know, holding on to anger for your sake, because I feel like it's simply disturbing your peace. So pile 3, what is pile 3's self-love message? We have awaken to your authentic self and be true to you. Beautiful. So maybe some of you are just stepping into your authenticity, feeling better in your own skin. We also have celebrate yourself, you deserve it, underneath relaxation. So maybe you need to relax, have a drink, do something to, you know, calm down your energy. I feel like maybe some of you have been very high strung lately, working a lot of hours. What is the last self-love message? Okay. We also have keep your thoughts positive. Beautiful. I feel like honestly, because you've been keeping your thoughts positive, it's like this relaxation card. Your thoughts are positive. that's not what's disturbing your peace. It's external circumstances. So it's almost like if you have to just forgive and forget to let these people move out of your life, if you just have to forgive someone simply so they stop messing with you, picking on you, and causing unnecessary drama, it's like you might need to do that simply for your own inner peace. Okay. So I think that's it, pile 3. Is there anything else, Spirit, pile 3 needs to know? I'm not getting anything else. I think you guys are doing good. I think you're on the right path. I think it's just an energy of just like hang around people that make you feel good, you know? Hang around people that make you feel peace, not people that are going to cause more disturbances. You know, we don't need any more of that in our lives. So let me know if this resonated with you, pile 3. I am going to go ahead and move on to the last pile, pile number 4, and I will see the rest of you beautiful. Why am I saying that? I'm saying the intro. Never mind. I'm going to go to move on to pile 4. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 4. Or if you chose this chakra pendulum, this is my favorite pendulum. Don't tell any of the other piles. But yeah, if you chose this chakra pendulum, welcome in. We've had some pretty, powerful readings so far. So this may be the last group, but certainly not least. What am I saying? Last but not least. That's what I was trying to say. But it just like didn't flow right. So I'm hearing you contradict yourself. Spirit just told me. Maybe you are kind of person who has a lot of tendency to second guess or count yourself out. You guys are super unique, okay? Spirit is telling me pay attention to the rainbow on the chakra, like the chakra, the different colors. I think you guys are definitely super unique. I'm also hearing you guys are making boss bitch moves. I think you guys need to trust yourself more. I think you guys have a lot of creativity. It's just about trusting it. I think you guys have a lot of talent. It's just like you needing to believe in yourself or you needing to believe that you're a magical unicorn, okay? So let's see. Let's go deeper into this though. Spirit, dive us into pile 4. I'm hearing reciprocity. So a lot of what you're doing, a lot of like the kindness that you're giving to others, a lot of just the energy that you're putting into like your efforts are not going unnoticed, pile 4. I think you're going to create a lot of stability for yourself. I'm hearing the song Up by Cardi B. So I almost want to say like you guys, your life is going upward, like you're moving in a good direction. Let's see, pile 4, Spirit. Pile number 4. What does pile 4 need to release? I almost want to say, guys, for pile number 4, there could be some people that, I don't know, I want to say maybe in the past have made up lies about you that you simply know are not true. But it's like there is this energy of just needing to stand in your truth. Remember who you are. Stand in your truth. Don't let somebody else's lies dictate or define who you are. Like, remember who you are. That seems to be very important for you, pile 4. Just like remember who you are. Remember who you are. Let's see. What does pile 4 need to let go of? What does pile 4 need to release? We have the Tower card in the reverse. What does pile 4 need to release? What does pile 4 need to release? What does pile 4 need to release? We also, hold on guys, I'm getting some cards that I got from the last pile, so give me a second. I feel like I'm going kind of slow, but bear with me. Okay, Spirit, we're moving on to pile 4, please. Pile 4. Okay, pile 4, please, Spirit. What does pile 4 need to release / let go of? Okay, there we go. 8 of Cups. Okay, 8 of Cups. Hermit in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I am going to go ahead and clarify these energies. The Eight of Cups, Spirit. The Eight of Cups. Okay. King of Cups. We have the King of Wands. The Strength card. Okay. Wow, you guys are pretty awesome people, is what I'm getting. You are pretty awesome people. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Swords. That's what I was getting. Maybe some deceitful energy. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started with this energy. So, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about how kind of a heart you have. Like, I feel like you guys, your heart space is just so big for other people. I feel like your capacity to love is just like massive. Like, you guys love and you love unconditionally. And I think with this Eight of Cups in the reverse, I think you've had to move away from a lot of relationships that didn't, like, you've had to move away from a lot of people that didn't love you unconditionally. And I think sometimes when other people do bad things to you, I think you just sit in this period of questioning, because it's like, you know, you would never do that to that person, but it's like shocking to watch this other person do all of those things that you would never do, to watch them, you know, betray you and to hurt you, because it's like, you know, in your heart that you would never do something like that. I want to say that you guys, like, there's something special about you. There's something so unique about you that I feel like you guys don't see within yourself. I feel like you have spent a lot of your life hiding away with this Hermit card. You've spent a lot of your life thinking that people, you know, they're not going to like me, or people aren't going to resonate with me, you know, or people aren't going to like what I have to offer. But there's something so important about you needing to speak up, and there's something so important about you needing to speak your truth. It's like, what do you need to release? You need to release the hiding. You need to let go of the fear that you have around expressing yourself verbally, especially like using words, I'm getting, like, for some of you, hold on, I have to sneeze. Hold on, I think it went away. Okay, I think for some of you, I'm hearing the song All About That Bass. So maybe, you know, you are going to be spreading awareness about something. Or maybe, you know, you're going to make people feel more comfortable in their own skin. Maybe you're going to help other people get out of these feelings that you've always had about yourself. Because with the Empress card in the reverse, I do feel like you guys have gone through these periods in your life where you just don't like yourself, or you just don't like your body, or you just don't feel, you know, as confident as you would like to feel. And I feel like this has forced you into hiding. But there's something here with the Strength card and with the King of Wands, is like, there's something that you have to express to the world. There's a leadership role that you are destined and meant to take on. Like, I'm hearing it's time to stop the hiding. It's time to stand up tall and say, hey world, I'm different. Like the song Freak Flag, guys. I think there's something so different about you and so unique that I feel like you have, like, hidden from other people. It's like, don't hide yourself. Pile 4 would be the main message. Because with this Four of Pentacles, this always just gives me an energy of holding back. In some way, shape, or form, it's like you're holding back. But I think deep down, you know, like Nine of Pentacles, you know that you are going to be successful. You know, like deep down, your soul knows, even if consciously you don't know it, your soul knows that you are meant to, like, express yourself in some way or lead people in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you really need to commit yourself to like putting yourself out there with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like you need to put your foot down and say, I'm going to express myself. I'm going to speak up for myself. Is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on. What else is significant here, Spirit? I almost want to say that, like, for you, pile 4, like, sometimes it's shocking to see manipulative people. Like, this energy scares you a little bit, this 7 of Swords. Like, this just shocks you, is what I want to say. Like, I feel like you guys are so sweet and sensitive, and I think you love people so unconditionally that, like, you could never imagine how someone could betray and hurt someone else. And I think maybe you could have a fear that if you speak up for yourself, someone's going to try to tear me down, or if I, express myself in some way, people are going to be mean to me. But I think the first step for you, pile 4, is just remembering who you are, regardless of what anybody says about you. Regardless of what anybody says about you, what any critic says about you, you need to build a sense of stability within yourself, okay? I think maybe the reason you haven't spoke up for yourself, or the reason, maybe this is in certain relationships that you need to speak up for yourself, or maybe this is like, a social justice warrior kind of energy, or maybe this is just like, needing to showcase the world your authenticity, because I think you'd be very successful at that. It feels like it could be a bunch of different things. I think you understand people on a very deep emotional level. And I think that's why so many people are going to listen to you, is because they're going to feel like you understand them. Okay? I think the problem that some of you have, pile 4, that needs to be released, and it's definitely easier said than done, is like believing what other people say about you. It's like, where is the sense of confidence within yourself? You guys need to build that up a little bit more. It's like, okay, you're going to put yourself out there. Somebody might say something negative, but if you know who you are on the inside, it's not going to affect you in the way that they want it to. Okay, but I think there's a rocky sense of confidence here, or a rocky sense of self-worth. Like, your self-worth feels like it kind of goes back and forth. And I think everyone kind of goes through that, but like, not all the time. Like, some people will shift back and forth between feeling good about themselves and not feeling good, but there are some people that have learned how to love themselves regardless of, perceived mistakes, or people that have learned how to love themselves regardless of what other people tell them, okay? I think honestly, you guys are about to commit yourself to something. You're about to commit to your own self-growth, is what I see with this Knight of Pentacles. I think maybe some of you, my throat chakra is like blocked. Like, there's definitely something that you need to say. There's definitely places and areas in your life where you need to speak up. And I think you guys are like committed to this journey towards self-growth. Okay, I want to ask Spirit a little bit more what this 7 of Swords and Temperance in the reverse is. I think honestly I'm hearing like, don't rush into anything. Like, make sure you do have that sense of confidence, at least a little bit of it. Because I think whatever you're going to end up doing, there may be people that try to critique you, that want to pull you down, but when you have that sense of worth and when you have that sense of stability, it's not going to affect you in the way that they want it to, okay? I feel like you guys have a very strong, wow, we have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. I think you guys are about to build this awesome sense of self-worth. I think so much success is about to show up in your life, and a lot of this is because you're expressing yourself. I think you guys have a lot of plans for the future. You feel like a very committed person who is going to keep putting in continuous hard work to get the results that they want to receive in their life. And it's just like, don't let anybody else get in your way, because you guys know where you're going. I think you're going to discover this sense of purpose within yourself. And once you know where you're going, there's no stopping you. The Chariot, you are just going to move right through all of those roadblocks, all of those perceived blocks that you ever thought you had. You're going to move right through them. So let's get some Moonology. What is pile 4's energy? Pile 4. What does pile 4 need to release? What does pile 4 need to release? The number 14 is showing up for you guys. Wow, what did I say? Your hard work is paying off. Capricorn energy, that committed energy is coming through. And I honestly want to say that even when you guys have these days where you're feeling low, you still manage to like get up and keep going and get up and keep working. Like you guys do not give up, okay? And I honestly want to say there may be people along the way who try to cut you down, you know, and who try to tear you down by making up lies about your character and lies about who you are. Your job is to not believe them and stand in your truth and stand in your power, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take away the blessings that are rightfully yours. I just want to tell you that, pile 4. Let's see, pile 4. Pile 4. Let's get one more card. Okay. We have nothing will come of this situation. Meditate and contemplate. I want to say that maybe some of you, this is specific, but I just got this, is like maybe you have wanted to return to someone from your past, especially with this 8 of Cups. And Spirit is saying, returning to that, nothing will come of that situation. Maybe you've been in contemplation on whether you should let something go or hold on to it. Let it go. If it's a relationship from your past, let it go. If it's a person, a friendship, let it go. You're moving in the right direction, guys. It's not always your job for some of you to make amends with people, is what I want to say. It's not always your job, you know. Sometimes you just have to move on because that's what's better for you and better for your life. So let's get some... I'm hearing self-sabotage. I feel like you guys sabotage yourself a little bit. Like the 7 of Swords is honestly maybe for some of you, like, it's not maybe that other people are doing this. Maybe you're doing it to yourself. It's like you see how successful you are or how successful that you're going to be. And then it's like you ruin it for yourself. You know, you start making up lies about yourself. It's not even anyone else maybe for some of you. It's you, you know. So I want to go ahead and get these tarot cards up so we can get 2 more oracle decks. I'm going to shuffle 2 more oracle decks for you guys. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the Sacred Destiny oracle for you, pile 4. Oh my gosh, that, like, literally, success. Success. Yeah, I feel that. Totally feel that for you. Like, literally success. I don't think you can describe that any more than what it already says. Okay, forgiveness, letting go of the past is also an energy in Voyage. I think it's also an energy of needing to understand that you're being guided at this time, like Spirit is guiding you, and needing to just fall into the hands of Spirit and surrender, you know, letting go of everything that once was so that you can start creating your future, okay? And I want to say maybe there's a lot of fear around letting go. What are you trying to say, Spirit? What does pile 4 need to let go of? Yeah, I think some of you need to let go of the past. And I think maybe starting this new beginning for you is going to be a little bit scary. It might be a little bit terrifying, but it's needing to know that you're protected. This card always gives me a sign of protection. So know that you're protected at this time. Yeah. Change. Yep. Letting go of the past so that these changes can occur. And maybe some of you are scared of this change. But it's like diligence. It's like no matter how tough it gets, I do feel like you guys just keep going. You keep going. You keep striving towards your goals, okay? It's like you don't give up. It's like no matter how hard it gets for you, pile 4, you literally don't give up, okay? So we're gonna get you some self-love oracle cards real quick, pile 4. Okay, we have you are perfectly beautiful. So yeah, stepping into an energy of actually liking yourself, you know, feeling good in your own skin. Let go of control, relax, let go of control and relax into flow. Set your intentions with heart and soul. I think you guys have really big plans for the future. And it's like, set the intention for what you want to create, which is success, and then let it go. Like this forgiveness card is just like, let it go. And just trust that spirit is going to lead you through the darkness. Trust that spirit is going to lead you through the uncertainty. Trust that spirit is going to lead you through the fogginess. Wow, beautiful. So I'm going to see if there's anything else just that I'm picking up on intuitively. Is there anything else, Spirit? No, I think you guys are good to go. I think you guys just need to trust yourself more, honestly. It's like a rite of passage, Spirit is saying. Like, everything that you're about to create is like, you deserve it. And it's just like, you need to know that. It's like, you're deserving of all of it. Like, yes, success is going to show up into your life, but Spirit just wants to make sure that you know you deserve it and that you're good enough to receive it. Okay? So release the questioning of whether or not, look, I split the deck, blessings. Release the questioning of whether or not you deserve it or whether or not you're good enough, okay? Spirit just really wants you to know you're shiny, you're magical, and you sparkle. So let me know if that resonated, pile 4. I love you guys so much, and I will see all of you on the next one. Bye, guys.